What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video, and today's reaction is the very special monthly request of my incredible Patreon follower, Todd. Todd, thank you so much for your support and being the incredible person that you are. A huge thank you from me and all of the herd for the Supernatural TV show episodes that you have requested. For those who don't know, I always do 2 TV show reactions for my Patreon every week. Todd has purchased the full first season of Supernatural as reactions and said specifically he wanted them to go to the entire herd, which means now we have 3 TV show reactions coming out every single week. I've been absolutely loving the show, so thank you so much for putting it in front of me, Todd. It means the absolute world to me to have your support. And thank you for this reaction request, which is to Colm McGuinness's Rambling Home Again. This is, just from the title alone, this is an original shanty. So it is a Colm McGuinness original, which he writes fantastic songs. I am super excited to hear what he has done in terms of writing an actual shanty, because Now Collie is like still to this day one of the songs I listen to all the time. I love that song so much, and I know that Colm can write, so I'm super interested to hear what he does in a shanty style. This is going to be absolutely awesome. We're going to get into it right now. As always, please check out the original video that's linked in the description below. Give it a like, give it a comment, and subscribe to Colm McGuinness if you haven't already. And we're going to get into this. This is Colm McGuinness's original shanty, Ramblin' Home Again. Let's go.
How fast we realize the night is near the end. No matter the storm, we'll put to shore, we're rambling home again.
That just freaking started. I was not ready for that at all. That was just, it went from 0 to 100, boom, right there in your face. I'm like, oh, okay, we're going. We're going now. Got to be ready as soon as I hit that play button.
How fast we realize the night is near the end. No matter the storm, we'll put to shore, we're rambling home again.
It's got such a fun beat to it, this one. It instantly got me like, yep, let's go. This is a party song. I'm bouncing on my bad leg and I don't even care. This one's got some oomph to it, doesn't it? It's got some energy. But taking that aside, just straight off the bat, his vocals, the way that he had layered the two or at least a minimum 2, if not multiple versions of himself to sing that kind of little intro bit there was just brilliantly done. But yeah, this has kind of a Dropkick Murphys Shipping Up to Boston type vibe to it. I think it's Dropkick Murphys, yeah. That kind of like that's the little instrument that he's playing there, the ding 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 ding. It gives me those kind of vibes, and I'm feeling it. I like it.
She's a ratchet full of temper, and she creaks from evening to morn. But she's home to a crew that best we do to ever sail under the horn. O'Reilly's up the mainmast, and we join these hanging the sails. And the low with the oars is pass out in the stars that we're rattling through the gales. Wow, how fast we realize the night is near the end. No matter the storm, we'll put to shore, we're rambling home again.
I like what Colm's doing with his voice in this one, because Colm's a freak of nature. He is an absolute unicorn vocally for me, because he can sing one song and you're like, okay, cool, that's the style that Colm sings, and they'll sing another song and you're like, so that's not your wheelhouse. You should be over here. You should not be able to do that this well. You should not be able to, 2 different things. You cannot do a song like Now Collie and then just switch it up over to Phantom of the Freaking Opera. You know, it should not be allowed. And in this one, he's got this kind of real type sound to his voice, da 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 da, and that's my best impersonation. Good job, DJ. Yeah, he's got this real kind of sound to his voice, and it's really hitting in a really cool way. But again, it's such a thing that he's so good at pulling off multiple different styles, and it fits so well with this song that he's written. But it's just again, pick a style, Colm. You can do too much and it's not there. He went a little bit higher in that section. I liked it. I'm gonna crank the volume a little bit more here because I want to hear that real good. But yeah, in that last little bit, he kind of went up a little bit higher. But I like how he's keeping it right on this edge of kind of that rah da 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 voice. But he's also putting the growl in there just a little bit. It's really nicely balanced. I'm not going to lie at all here about this for even a second. It's hard for me to be following the lyrics with the Irish accent, the fast pace of the song, the kind of it's got to it, the sound, like the instruments are mixed just a little bit louder than his voice is for this one, or at least that's the way it's coming through my headphones. So it's a bit hard to pick up on everything if you don't already know the words or if you haven't listened to it a bunch. And being my first listen, it's hard to grab everything. But either way, the vibe I'm getting from this song is kind of that they're like at least one part of it, that people have gone overboard. Like, I'm guessing they're traveling through a storm, or they're traveling through really shoddy waters at the moment. And but if we just push through this hard bit, we'll be on our way home. We're rambling home again, because each time that gets that chorus, it's the night is near its end, and then we'll be rambling home again. Like that's the vibe I'm getting from it. I'm probably completely wrong with that, because like I said, between his accent and all the other things, it's so hard for me to kind of grab onto the lyrics. But I had a similar thing with Now Collie, and after a bunch of listens, I was like, this is the lyrics to this are just brilliant, and I love them. But yeah, it's a really cool shanty, because it's got those full on nautical themes. There we go. I didn't want to say pirate, because not all shanties are for pirates, but yeah, that real nautical feel to it, of like the choppy waters and all that. But on top of that, all my brain wants to know is what that instrument is called. The one that I said that's like the Dropkick Murphys Shivin' Up to Boston type sound, that like not the full guitar. I think he's actually possibly playing it now, but it looked like a little like luty type, banjo-y type small thing. Let me know what it's called, because it's got such a cool sound and such a unique sound, and I love it. But I'd love to know what kind of instrument it is. All right, maybe I'm crazy, because that is a full banjo. Maybe it is just a banjo sound that I'm thinking of, because I didn't realize that was what was making the plunk plunk sound. But then I saw it and I'm like, that's just a banjo, isn't it? So maybe I'm just crazy. Let me know. That sounds so familiar. That sounds so familiar. I'm trying to place it, because is it Shipping Up to Boston? Is that, or is that from something else? Because that exact little thing he's doing there, it sounds so familiar. Is that, I need to listen to Shipping Up to Boston again, because I haven't heard it in ages, but it's like, it's either from that or it's from something else, kind of piratey or nautically, or like, shanty style. So like, is that where it's from? Because that exact part just sounded so familiar to me. what an ending. I love that through that whole thing, it felt like it had that kind of, I don't know how to describe what he does in his voice, but that kind of, it's gruff, but almost a nasally tone to it, that ra da 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 type thing. But then at the end, it felt like it just went into the gruffness. It lost that like nasally quality, not nasally in a bad way at all, by the way. It's just a tone he sings in or the sound of his voice. But he changed that up at the end to just be this like slightly deeper thing.
We won't be out again.
That growl at the end, though, is just gorgeous. Damn. That was freaking mind-bending. Colm can just write a freaking song, can't he? Like, there's no other way to say it. The man can just write a damn song so well. He is just a talent, because that had the kind of, the music in that alone was the kind of thing that just got you wanting to move. It got me wanting to bounce. And, you know, that for me is a very, like, shanties were originally kind of working songs. They got you moving. And so that had them vibes for me. But taking that side of it aside, the fact that he plays that many damn instruments, the fact that the instruments alone that we saw him playing in that clip were just ridiculous. And it's bonkers. But on top of that, you're going to sing like that the whole way through the song. You're going to have written a song that sounds that good. You're going to have put together that many instruments. Everything about it was absolutely freaking phenomenal, which is nothing less than I've come to expect from Colm, because he has never once had a song that he's put out where I've been like, that was all right. It was fine. No, he's always stepping it up and doing so well. He blows my mind every time. There's nothing bad I can say about him, to put it simply. He's just incredible. Guys, if you liked this video, please check out the original that's linked in the description below. Give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe to Colm McGuinness if you haven't already. Also, leave me a like and a comment and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. I would tell you to tell me songs of Colm's to react to, but there are already so many that I want to check out, including all of his Baldur's Gate ones that I still haven't gotten to, but I want to check them out so badly. So yeah, let me know your favorites down below, but there's so many that I want to get to, so there's going to be a lot more Colm on the channel in the future, and you can ensure that they come soon by checking me out over on Patreon and voting for Colm in the weekly polls, because I run a weekly poll for the other artists on my channel, and Colm is frequently on there, so anytime you see him on there, you can vote for him, and that will be a reaction on the channel. I also do weekly TV show reactions, a monthly movie reaction, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel, just like Todd did today. So check all that out over on my Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have yourself a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.